this National Day of Mourning for victims of last week's terrorist bomb, President Clinton gives voice to the country's grief.
You have lost too much, but you have not lost everything. And you have certainly not lost America. For we will stand with you.
This is the CBS Evening News. John Roberts reporting. Good evening. President Clinton declared this Sunday a national day of mourning for the victims of Wednesday's bombing in Oklahoma City. Even as thousands of people made their way into the State Fair Arena for a memorial service, federal agents took another man into custody, searching for possible links to the attack. Our coverage begins with CBS News correspondent Jim Stewart in Washington.
Federal agents took an Army deserter into custody this afternoon as the search for suspects and evidence in the Oklahoma City bombing took several quick and surprising turns. David Delgado Iniguez was picked up just outside San Bernardino, California, after authorities say he was identified through a resemblance to the second John Doe suspect sought in the bombing case. Pentagon sources say Iniguez was reported AWOL from Fort Riley, Kansas in August 1994. He was still being questioned late Sunday, but has not been charged. Timothy McVeigh, the only man to be charged thus far, was taken before a police lineup Saturday night. Later, officials questioned a gun shop owner in Ogden, Kansas about several semi-automatic weapons McVeigh purchased there, and continued to search a field outside Kingman, Arizona for clues to a possible test bomb that exploded there last February. Just before the Wednesday morning blast in Oklahoma City, 3 witnesses said they saw a man resembling McVeigh standing near a truck believed to hold the 4,000-pound bomb. While an artist rendering of Timothy McVeigh proved to be dead-on accurate, police say they are less certain of the composite made of John Doe number 2, who may still be on the loose, as well as other suspects. Meanwhile, agents continue to question Terry Nichols and his brother James, both reported to be fringe members of right-wing militia groups in Michigan. A man identified as Mark Kornke, an activist in many of those groups, has also come to authorities' attention because of a fax he sent a freshman U.S. congressman minutes after the attack. A fax the congressman first routed through the National Rifle Association before it reached the FBI's attention 3 days later. Late today, the National Rifle Association issued a statement saying that it had assumed the information given to it had also been given to federal authorities and that it immediately cooperated in the investigation. Meanwhile, sources say that agents may be coming closer and closer to bringing formal charges against one or both of the Nichols brothers. Sources say that additional explosive materials have been found in Michigan and in Harrington, Kansas, the residences of the Nichols brothers. In addition, a large cache of weapons, 30 weapons, we're told, including a possible machine gun, were found on or near the residence of Terry Nichols in Harrington, Kansas. We also believe that additional search warrants for more evidence will be issued tomorrow. John?
Jim, we can expect that federal authorities are going to be searching far and wide for potential other suspects. What can we expect to see as this investigation kicks off again tomorrow?
Well, I think for certain you're going to see the additional search warrants being served at several locations around the country. You could see additional arrests. Authorities say they have several very good leads, and apparently some relatives of Timothy McVeigh are also being questioned by authorities in this case, John.
Jim, can we expect to see this man Iniguez, who was arrested today in San Bernardino, California, charged under the Uniform Code of Military Justice, if not facing either state or federal statutes?
Well, certainly the Army has had a lookout for the individual for some time. As questioning of him continued today, it became less and less clear whether he will ever be associated with the bombing in Oklahoma. But be that as it may, Army authorities most certainly intend to talk to him after the FBI is finished. John?
Jim Stewart in Washington, thanks. President Clinton led the nation today in a day of mourning for the victims of Wednesday's devastating blast. Church bells rang across the nation while 20,000 people, including family, friends, and neighbors of those who died, gathered in Oklahoma City for a memorial service. CBS News White House correspondent Rita Braver was among those who watched the proceedings.
Oklahoma